The following presentation is brought to you by Snap House, Houston-based photography services.
I've often been asked, being in the engineering field, have you ever encountered discrimination? And the answer to that, of course, yes. Discrimination is woven into the fabric of the United States of America where we live. So we're going to encounter it one way or the other. My thing that I try to impress upon our kids, and one of the things I've always told them when things are happening, is that one, you can't control other people. You can only control yourself. So to me, that is, you have the responsibility to either react or act based on what's inside of you and not based on what buttons people are trying to push as far as you're concerned with your race or anything else for that matter, sexual orientation preferences. My big thing is that you have to understand who you are and your strengths and what you bring to the table. And eventually your gift will make room for you and allow you to demonstrate what you have to offer before people and before those that you work with. So that's kind of my thought on racism. I guess for me, growing up in the South in Louisiana, I've had to deal with separation, or should I say segregation, more than anything. You know, whites on one side of town, blacks on the other side of town. You could be friends with one another, but don't even think about trying to date people of the Caucasian persuasion, so to speak. And then again, back in Louisiana Tech, it was kind of the same thing. You had your place, they had their place. But again, my focus was always, I have value in who I am and what I can contribute to the world and to people. And that was my focus and what I tried to center myself on. When I was out working, I joined Fluor Corporation after graduating from college and moving to Texas. And I'd been working for, 15 years, maybe 10, well, 10, 15 years. I was, being an electrical engineer, I was on a factory acceptance test. I was going to throw a lingo at you. It's called FAT. We call it FAT in our industry. It's factory acceptance test for a large transformer that we were building for a power station. I was actually in Istanbul, Turkey, and I was in this really nice hotel. I had gone out to the factory to witness the testing, and I was coming back in, rolled up in the elevator with a Caucasian person that was very nervous with me being in the elevator with him. Got out of the elevator, we got off on the same floor. They just happened to be on the same floor, and we started walking toward our rooms, and it was happened to be in the same direction, and I noticed him getting more and more and more nervous as I continued to walk behind him to go to my room, and eventually he kind of sped up to get to his room. And again, I'm probably at this time 30, 35, well accomplished. I'm here trying to do something for my company, and he looks at me as a threat. And all I'm doing is I've paid for my company's paid for the hotel room. I'm not here just because I'm trying to rob people. But again, people see what they want to see sometimes, and it doesn't matter what your skills or what capabilities are. They're just programmed a certain way. So don't let those things affect you. Don't let those things affect who you are. Just remain true to yourself and know who you are, and be encouraged by what you can bring to the people or what you can bring to the table.